Alright, welcome back to the Devscorch YouTube channel. This is our first Devscorch development vlog. So the Devscorch development vlog is like a small series of videos where I'm gonna update you guys on the latest development I'm doing on the website, designs, backends and everything. So you guys can see a little bit of the work environment I'm working on and what we are doing. So Devscorch is planned to launch in like 27 days already. After like the huge fiasco we had with Angular 7, it was like the responsiveness and everything, it was like just terrible. And because the guys who were working on the Angular part, the Angular website, didn't have time anymore because they're still in school and they're still learning for their exams and everything, I decided to drop the whole Angular 7 project. I killed it, I deleted everything, and I decided to build it in Bootstrap and Leaf. Leaf is a templating language supporting Swift. But after building the initial designs, I had so much performance issues because of the hidden overflow and everything, overflow in X and Y. That is because the idea of the design was like a lot of forms. But the problem with CSS is a little bit like when you want to do something, it's really hard to do it in a pyramid form, so you have to use a rectangle. So after I tested it like for several days, I decided it didn't work either. So I decided to rebuild everything using Leaf and Vapor. So these are the designs. As you can see here, this is the desktop. So this is the home page, where the navigation bar, footer and everything. The next page is the courses, pricing. As you can see, a little bit nice gradient here. Downloads. The download section is where you can download all the course material, so source code, assets and everything. For the website, I decided to build a roadmap. So as you can see here, this is a roadmap with all the courses I'm recording and building, or I'm gonna build. So in August it's gonna be 2 courses, HTML, CSS web course and Bootstrap 4 web development course. In September I'm gonna launch a web design course using Sketch and a beginner's iOS development course, and so on. I think it's like really easy if you explain everybody or show them a plan of the courses you're gonna launch, so that they are not gonna subscribe for a few months before they see what the courses they want. This is a little bit what we wanted to help you with. So this is the homepage when logged in. As you can see here, you see like an image, you get like a small menu. This one. So here we have like the profile page. When somebody is logged in, name, last name, date of birth and everything, you can change everything for yourself. The courses you are following, so every course you click on and you watch a few videos, it's gonna be displayed here as well. Profile page subscription, so this is the subscription which you chose, and if you want to cancel it, you click on cancel and it's getting cancelled automatically. So after that, the last one is course overview. So when you click a course, you get like the overview with all the videos, information and sections. And as last but not least, you have like the video player. So this is where the video is playing, and on the side you have like your playlist. So this is a little bit like the designs I made for this. I'm sure I forgot some designs, but I'm gonna get there when I need them. So let's see how far I've been coming on the homepage. So the Devscorch website is built out of modules. The nav bar is like its own page, its own script, with its own CSS as well, and we import it inside the body of the homepage. So everything you see here with the embed. Embed is like the Leaf templating language that allows me to embed other styles and other documents inside the main. So everything you see here now, the logo, home, courses, pricing, downloads, everything, is only because I embedded it with leave, and this is like all the information you see here. So as you can see here, I almost finished the homepage, and it's also like nice and responsive. As you can see, even on high definition screens like 4K, it looks nice. I'm still looking if I can drag these containers, so the light purple ones. But I think it looks nice as it is now, because now it floats a little bit. Maybe I have to fix the navigation so that the navigation goes to the left as well in aligns. I'm not sure about what we're going to do with that yet. And also on smaller screens, when the screen getting smaller, you get like a hamburger menu, and after that I still have to fix that breakpoint. This is like the mobile site. I expect to finish this page tomorrow because I don't have a lot of time, and I expect to finish the courses page in like 2 days, because the easiest thing about this one is the footer and the nav bar are already written. I only have to do this one, the one container, and the second container is already backend integration. So the only thing here I have to do is like return the categories, and then all courses are being selected by category. I think I can finish that in like a day or so, probably a few hours. After that I'm gonna fix up the pricing page, download page and everything. And the coolest thing about this, the courses, as like the subscriptions and the downloads, they are completely saved inside the database. So I don't have to redesign all this all the time for everything. So I only have to, with leave, I can retrieve one database entry, and when there are multiple database entries, leave takes a basic template from the card, from the Bootstrap card for example, or your own card, and it just copies it. So that's pretty cool. As you can see, I can show you that's no secret. This is the HTML, so we started embedding. I used one container fluid. Sometimes when people are working with Bootstrap and even Angular, I see people using it all the time. They use container fluid for like every container they are programming. You really don't need to do that. The only thing you need is one container fluid that contains all the containers which you're going to use. That is the only thing you need with Bootstrap. That is what makes Bootstrap really, really easy. Well, it's nice and structured. That is something I really respect if you semi-structured code. That is something we're going to teach you as well, how to properly structure it. Okay, so backend wise, let's see if I have Xcode open. Yes, I have it. This source code is also all open source, by the way, so if you want to look into it in the future, you can. You don't have to worry about it. This is not a secret. So, backend wise, I finished the admin model, the admin token. With Devscorch, the backend creates two different tokens, one for admins only and one for users. That makes it like for us admins really secure, so that nobody's gonna use routes they're not supposed to use. So I finished the category model, the pivot, course model, download model, section models. The subscription model. So this is the subscription model I was telling you about in the design, these two. So that means when I open Xcode again, as you can see here, make this a little bit smaller. So you have like tier 1, tier 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Those are like these options, so the options you have. So, and this is the user token model. Each token is like generated by 16 characters. It's pretty safe. User model, it's like a little bit bigger. You can add your name, last name, date of birth, user image, email, subscription, specialty. You can later we're gonna add some social media systems as well. Not at this point. And the video model. So controllers. I still have to do the admin controller is like kind of started. We're still busy with it. Course categories. So when I showed you guys the course design, that's this one, these categories. That is exactly what this controller does. So this controller brings back or returns all the information from categories and return the child's. And in this controller we returns like the courses and videos and sections. The download controller, that is like for all the content you are able to download in the future. Section controller is finished. Subscription controller I still have to write. That is the hardest one because I have to try to import Stripe and everything. So the user controller. For people who are not so familiar with Vape or with server-side Swift, we're gonna teach this as well in the future. I've planned like a really big Vapor course where you're gonna learn how to build your own 9gag clone. 9gag with all the memes and stuff. And yeah, that's a little bit what I'm doing at the moment. And I want to show you this, the create handler. When we create a user, all the information is like encrypted. We use bcrypt and everything is hashed as well, so all your personal information like first name, last name, email address, passwords are all encrypted. That is something we think is really really good, because a lot of websites, I even was like talking with a developer a few weeks ago and they save their user information in plain text. I don't understand why, but they still do it. The video controller and the web controller is like for generating the homepage. So this function here, the index handler, handles all this. And yeah, this is a little bit like how far we are with the Devscorch website itself, because I had to start over. And that is a little bit what I wanted to show you. So I think this is going to be the end of the Devscorch developers blog at this moment. Just so that you guys are a little bit updated, so that you guys know what we are working on and that we are working on something. And I hope you guys are as excited as we are, because we really hope to launch in like 27 or 30 days. We really hope to launch. And we really hope that you guys are going to check us out on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and maybe someday you're even going to subscribe for our courses. So I wish you all a good night and thank you for watching. Goodbye.